Film Sports Talk Worldwide with news from the NBA. So y'all check this out. Well, I don't look so sad, but I'm sad. Eyes are covered. Y'all know how I play my shades, my sunglasses at night on y'all. Some of y'all don't like it, but it's too bad. You know what I mean? I'm upset and feisty. It's a bad day. It's a sad day in the NBA. My man Blake Griffin was traded from Los Angeles Clippers to the Detroit Pistons. I don't really even care about what's going on the side, who we got, whatever. It's a little bit hard for me to be objective here. Anyway, Blake Griffin got traded to the Detroit Pistons. We get Tobias Harris and Avery Johnson. Good, whatever. These guys are pretty good. Tobias has been on a tear of late. He's definitely got an upward. He's going upward in his career right now, having a pretty good year. And Avery Bradley, did I say Avery Johnson? Avery Bradley. This guy's a lockdown defender, one of the best in the game. So you do get those things in return. Blake Griffin, I'm going to be real. He's the reason why I probably haven't missed but about 10 games in the last 7-8 years. It's Blake Griffin. When he got there, we're talking about, first of all, let's get this straight. In his first year or so, he had about, 3 dunks that's probably in the top 20 of dunks of all time, in-game dunks. Now, I'm excluding that dunk from Vince Carter in the Olympics or over there in the World Championships or wherever that was. Excluding that one because he jumped over a 7'2" dude, right? Literally. We're talking about own somebody. That Perkins dunk, that's in the top 3 probably. Then you follow that up with when he turned Moskoff into a verb. He Moskoff. Then, Paul Gasol, you might be like number 19 and a half, because Gasol got some of that too. He's a very exciting player. I started watching the Clippers more religiously than I already had been. We would lead past you watching NBA, you watch a lot of games. But the Clippers, when I saw Blake Griffin, I'm like, something, watch out. And then you watch him more and you see him expand his game. Couldn't shoot free throws at the beginning. He fixed that. Probably in a season and a half. Come back, get a mid-range game. His post-up game is good. Even of late, he's stretched that even more to the three-point line, And for a power forward, he probably has the best handles. Now, I'm just talking about dribbling the ball. I'm not talking about passing. He's probably one of the top 3 passing power forwards. But he's the best in terms of handles. And so it's a whole lot of things. You could tell this man's working on his game. Now, Chris Paul came, and it was a reason to look. And DeAndre Jordan, you're going to love that Lob City that's popping off. It was an exciting team, and all the other parts were interchangeable. But they were, at the must-see TV at a point. And so I kept watching them and keep watching them. I'm still watch them after Blake Griffin leaves. I'm going to watch them, but I'm going to be watching the Pistons too because I don't just drop somebody just because they leave L.A. That ain't happening. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to watch the Pistons a little bit. Because I was trying to get my hate on them. And I don't hate on Reggie Jackson because Reggie Jackson got him the starting point guard position. I was kind of hating on Drummond, because he's going up against my boy DeAndre Jordan. Now Blake going to be throwing lobs to Drummond. Got to throw him a little lower, though. But anyway, it's going to be good for the Eastern Conference. Be careful. Matter of fact, the Detroit Pistons might make that eighth spot in that Eastern Conference now, because they're not too far out. But it's just not easy for me. It took me a while to even say something about this because Blake Griffin I've been following. I know the Clippers are just, trying to break it up now and start with youth. They're going to get a first and second round draft pick. Just first round draft pick is something. Who knows what you get in the second round, so who knows. But it's just sad that it has to happen. At some point, we knew a couple of years back when they had lost that 3-1 lead against Houston in the playoffs that was going to mess somebody's brain up. You're never going to forget it. So, they keep playing it. And what happens, though, the team has probably never played without injury through the playoffs. Someone always hurt. So they didn't really, get that opportunity to play it healthy except maybe one of those years, unfortunately. So, maybe, good luck to him. I'm going to still follow Blake, even to Detroit, which I'm not trying to do. But I'm not going to drop Blake Griffin like that. Wherever he go, I'm at least watch them games. Not all of them, though. That's the difference. But most of them, And so Blake Griffin, good luck to him. Now, as far as the Clippers go, we'll see, because we see, it seems Cleveland, for example, LeBron James and them, they want Lou Williams and, your boy DeAndre Jordan. You know, like Cleveland just want everybody. And just let me just have everybody. If you keep getting everybody, how we gonna keep calling you the best player in the game? When Cleveland started this season, y'all, I told y'all earlier, I might look that video and y'all put in information. I didn't like y'all gonna try to start in the NBA just because the NBA got everybody shooting jump shots. You're gonna start the year putting Kevin Love on the 5 position. Right? That's just basically saying, yeah, because the NBA don't want to play no defense anyway, so we might as well put Kevin Love on the 5 position. And I was glad the team showed you, no, that's not happening. We're going to pound that ball, Kevin Love. You better get Tristan Thompson. Better make sure you get up out of bed with Kardashian or something and get in here because we need some defense. I'm glad it didn't work because the NBA is no defense anyway, and I'm glad that it's not that far yet. You do need a little bit. Kevin Love on the 5 position was a bad idea at the beginning, and I'm glad that they found it out early enough. Not saying I want Cleveland to win the Eastern Conference or the championship, but I picked them before the Golden State. Now, y'all know what I feel about Golden State. I'm going for 73 wins, and they're going to get Kevin Durant. But I don't want to start ranting because, brother got an attitude because Blake gone, right? So I'm not going to even go there. The bottom line is Blake Griffin is not an LA Clipper anymore. I'm going to tell y'all something else, too. That video tribute, I'm going to probably be at that game. That video tribute that Blake Griffin going to get, that's going to be a highlight reel. I'm talking about I'm getting me one of them hot dogs with the Cheetos on it, beer or two, and it's on. Because that video tribute is going to be off the scales when it's Blake Griffin because I don't know how you're going to fit it all in a minute or two. Because those highlights, Blake Griffin got lifetime highlights. The highlights Blake Griffin had his first 2 years in the season, his first 2 years in the league, right, are more highlights than most people get in their career. Seriously. Go check it out if you don't believe me. So, Detroit, things are going to be looking up in Detroit. You can work around this guy because Blake Griffin is a selfless guy, and that helps no matter where you go. Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, and I'm out of here on this sad day.